Okay, well, today we're going to have a little bit of fun. Now, everybody when they build miniatures, at some point in time they want to alter how their miniatures look. Give them a little bit different look than everybody else already has. So today we're going to do a couple of various things. We're going to use a bunch of different products and show you just what you can do with green stuff. And green stuff is the catalyst for most modifications on the miniatures that you're probably going to build. So, right down to it, green stuff normally comes in strips. Sometimes you'll find that they come in tubes depending on where you get them from and how much you're getting at a time. Now whenever you're doing the green stuff, basically it's a 50-50 mixture. One of the things that I like to do when I'm cutting the green stuff is I want to cut a straight line as possible for the amount that I'm going to be using. Now if you notice, the stuff is still like Play-Doh, and it will continue to stay like Play-Doh until it's mixed well. Basically, once the blue side and the yellow side are all mixed together, mashed in, it's going to slightly start turning green. You're going to lose the bluish color, you're going to lose the yellow color. You want to make sure that it's mixed thoroughly. Now once you get a real nice green texture to it, and you don't have marble marks that are blue or yellow, you know that you're ready to work. Now that we've done that, we're going to take on our first project. First project, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with one of the heads. I basically want to build a set of eyebrows and a goatee for one of the heads that we've been working on. So I'm going to take a small piece, and the easiest way to do it is just to roll it real thin. Give the guy some bushy eyebrows. I want a real small piece that's rather thin because the guy's so small. But we're going to sort of exaggerate it a little bit. Now the second part that we're going to do is we're going to add a goatee to this guy. Now, now that we have the goatee and the eyebrows on, we want to look at texturing the stuff. Now, in this case, I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. Just using a piece off of the drummer tool, making sure not to affect the miniature at all. And then I want to give it the appearance of hair. Now hair is normally pretty free flowing, so either you can just do lines straight down or you can crisscross the lines. Now there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. It can be something as simple as taking a screw and running it over it to give the texture. You can use a pin, which definitely can add a lot of flavor to it. You can just use the blade of your knife. One of the best tools that I found, and unfortunately I don't have here today, is a dentist pick. Now, as good as a lot of things are to use, you can always experiment, try different things, and get different looks. So for today, I'm just going to use a simple needle, scratch a couple of lines in here. I'll go back over. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, just for the fun of it, is the purity seals. The purity seals more recently have come as a regular on the miniatures, but at one time you had to put them on yourself. Relatively easy to do. You flatten out a small piece. That's basically a triangular shape. with a round top. Now, I'm going to take this piece and I want to have it on one of my shoulder pads. So I'll attach it to it. Now, for all intent and purposes, this is a little bit bigger. Depends on what you want. But the easy way to make the divot is find something round that you can press into it. And voila, we have a very fast, very easy purity seal that's probably going to stick better to your figure than one of the other ones that come with it that you have to glue on. Okay, now for the sake of time, we definitely want to move on to the next piece. Basically what I wanted was, I took a crooked arm and I wanted to make it straight. Now one of the things that you want to do is you want to compare it in size to an approximate straight arm. You want to make sure that the elbow is in the right direction. We're going to take the green stuff, attach it to one side. Then we'll have it attached to the other side. Now that you've seen a couple of the different projects that you can do, you can go off on your own. You can modify weapons, you can put bandages on people, eye patches, goatees, hair, whatever you want. You can make your characters look mutated. It's all up to you, and it's all up to your imagination. Very easy to do. The only thing that I will suggest is once that you have the mixture mixed of the green stuff, it has a dry time between 30 to 45 minutes. So whatever you're going to make sure that you're going to use, and that you're going to use in a short amount of time, or something that's reasonable. Any of this stuff that you do mix up and you don't have use for right now, throw it in the freezer. You can thaw it out, you can use it again. It has about a half-life that way, but at least you haven't wasted it. And remember, any of the stuff that's still yellow and blue, it'll keep good for as long as it's not mixed. So you don't have to worry about it too much. I always leave mine in the plastic just in case. But I've had this one right here for over 3 months outside of the regular packaging. So even after 3 months, this is still just as pliable. I just used it on 3 different projects. And any other questions from anybody out there on YouTube land, give me a holler.